neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Oh, don't worry, Mum. Charlene's tough. She'll be fine. What about a cuppa?
What'd your last slave die of,
I was offering you one. Now, come and sit down and relax. Go on.
Thanks, Henry. Make a tea and don't forget to heat
Heat the pot first, I know.
I wonder if I've done the right thing. She's so young.
Well, she's got Uncle Max and Auntie Maria. They'll make sure she's okay.
She is going to miss Scott, you know. For a while there, I thought he might talk her out of going.
Yeah, she was pretty cut up about leaving him. She knows she can't get an apprenticeship round here. She's been trying since her exams finished. She's wanted to be a mechanic since she started tearing my racing cars apart when she was 5. Nah, Scott won't stand in her way. He knows she's independent, just like a mum. Seeing I'm making the tea, how about you do me a favour?
There's always a catch with you, Henry.
It's nothing major. I just need the right arm sewn on my ringmaster's outfit.
Ah.
I was doing some practice, you know. Roll up for some of the most exciting and spectacular
all right, Henry,
flavours.
I get the picture.
Yeah, well, anyway, as I was rolling up, the sleeve decided to roll off. Look, it won't take you 5 minutes to sew back, but I need it for tomorrow.
Go and get it.
Oh, you could probably do with a press, too.
I don't suppose there's any chance of you joining your sister.
What? And leave you? Never.
Pity.
Never ever want to go through that again, okay? Can't even remember what colour the traffic lights were.
When I went to say goodbye, you were asleep. All I could think about was that time you were in hospital after the accident. I only realised how much I loved you.
You know what? I was ready to chuck in school and follow you.
I know you, any excuse. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to stick with school because I'm here to stay.
Well, I reckon I can handle it.
Mike, move your books.
Oh, sorry, I was just going over some of my notes.
Yeah, well, save it for when you get home. You're as slow as a wet week. These dishes should have been finished. I'd like to get home sometime tonight if it's all right with you. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a bad day. When my father came in, what did he say?
Just asked for you, that's all.
He must have said more than that.
He just wanted to know how you were, what Des was like. That's about it, really.
Wish he'd just leave me alone.
Dad, he's your father.
So? Doesn't mean I owe him anything. Thought you of all people would understand that.
Look, I had good reason to hate my old man, didn't I?
And you think I don't? Oh, no, that's all I need. Coming, Eileen!
Hello, Daphne, dear.
Is there anything I can get you, Eileen? We're just about to close.
Well, I wondered if you had any of that lovely honeyed pork and crackling left over for lunch. I could quite easily become addicted to that.
Mike, grab the pork from the fridge, would you? It's in the container in the back.
Okay.
I'll pay for it, of course.
Oh, no need, Eileen.
Oh, no, I insist. I shouldn't give in to such temptation, but of course, living by oneself, it's not as much fun cooking as if you were cooking for someone else.
I won't take your money. That's final. But if you want to repay the favour, how about making a dessert and coming around for dinner tomorrow night?
That'd be lovely, thank you, dear.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Oh, no worries, Mrs. Clarke. Do you mind if I go home now, Daph? I want to get some studying before dinner.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll lock up.
You're such a conscientious student, Michael. Scott and Charlene would do well to follow your example instead of frittering away their time canoodling.
Oh, I reckon Scott might knuckle down to school now Charlene's gone to Brisbane.
What are you talking about? I just saw Charlene with Scott down by the lake not 5 minutes ago. Though the way they were carrying on, I doubt if they noticed me.
Mom's going to chuck a mental when she sees me.
I love you, Charlene, and I'll back you up. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. We're adults, and it's about time they realised.
You might make things worse.
I'm not leaving you, okay?
What the... Oh, Lily, you're supposed to be on a bus to Brisbane.
I didn't go, did I?
You must have a death wish or something. Mum's going to string you both up.
Henry!
You're in for it now, kiddo.
Charlene!
Mum, I know what you're going to say. Now, don't get mad. Scott and I can explain everything. Mum, you've got to understand, I couldn't go. I couldn't leave Scott. I love him.
You wouldn't know what love means. You've just left school and you think you know it all. Love usually means having a sense of responsibility towards the people around you. And the way you behave today just proves how irresponsible you are.
I suppose you'd just drop everything and leave Harold if you had to.
If I had an opportunity like you did, yes. Harold and I understand what being in love really is. We'd have worked something out. You are going to Brisbane on the next available bus, and that's final.
She doesn't want to go, Mrs. Mitchell. Look, we're too old to be treated like kids. You can't make us do anything we don't want to.
Now I know where she gets her silly ideas from.
Mrs. Mitchell, I was only saying
I know
we
what
can't...
you are only saying. Scott, this is between Charlene and me. I think you better go home.
Only if Charlene wants me to.
This is my house, Scott, and I'll thank you to do as you're told.
You're not helping, mate. Look, leave it to Mum and Lenny. Come on.
I'll be okay. You had no right to talk to him like that. He was only trying to help me.
I don't want to discuss family matters in front of outsiders, Charlene.
Haven't you been listening? He's the reason I didn't go to Brisbane. I love him.
Oh, if I hear that word again, you are going to Brisbane, and that's final.
So, do you reckon Mrs. Clarke was seeing things or what?
Yeah, well, I keep on telling her she should wear her glasses all the time. Charlene's probably halfway to Brisbane by now.
Maybe I should drop in on Henry.
Mike, stay out of it. Charlene didn't go to Brisbane. There'll be trouble enough without you butting in.
Well, that's the last play.
Well, I think I might go and see Scott. He'll know what's going on with Charlene.
Hey, steady on. Do you want to talk about it?
No, not really.
You are trapped. There is no escape until you tell me your secret.
Des.
Come on, Daph. You've been walking around the house with your chin dragging on the floor. Now, what's up?
It's my father. Ever since Mike mentioned he turned up at the shots, my stomach's been in knots. I can't handle seeing him. What if he turns up again?
You still haven't told me why you ran away from home, you know.
I've been trying to forget about it myself.
Maybe you'd make me understand why you're so worked up about seeing your father again.
My parents were responsible for the death of someone I cared about very deeply. And I'll never forgive them for it.
I'm afraid I don't see the funny side, Max. No, you keep the suitcase. Charlene will be on the next bus. All right, I'll let you know when I've made the booking. Oh, and give my love to Maria. All right, Max, bye. Did you hear all of that?
Yep.
Good, then there's no argument.
None. Doesn't matter what arrangements you make, I'm not going.
Charlene, you are going to Brisbane if I have to drag you there.
I remember once you telling me about all the sacrifices you made for Dad.
Yes, and I spent 20 years regretting it.
Well, it doesn't mean Scott and I will. We know the way we feel about each other's the real thing.
I just don't want to see you make the same mistake I did. Charlene, listen to me, please. You're both so young.
We know what we're doing.
Fine. If you want to act like a stubborn child, I'll treat you like one. You can go to your room and have a good long think about what you're prepared to give up. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Well, don't think I'm going to change my mind.
I'll see you back at home.
Okay.
Any news?
No, only what I told you last night.
You still think it's worth it?
Charlene and I are together, aren't we?
Yeah, but for how long? I mean, Mrs. Mitchell's still pretty convinced about sending her to Queensland.
She can't fool Charlene. Well enough to make up her own minds.
Well, explain that to Mrs. Mitchell.
Well, she's just got to understand. Look, Mike, I can't really explain how I feel about Charlene, but it's the real thing, man. I knew that when I saw a bus driving off and I thought she was on it. Well, she feels the same way about me or she would have gone to Brisbane, wouldn't she?
Look, you've convinced me, but it's Mrs. Mitchell you should be working on.
Yeah. Guess I better try and explain things again. Okay, see you later.
Good luck.
Oh, geez, look at the time. I'm due at a school carnival at 9 to dish out ice creams to a bunch of sweet little kids. How do you drive this thing?
I'll do it.
Thought you'd never ask. Hey, you want some advice from your big brother? Let Mum do all the shouting. And when she runs out of steam, then try talking to her. You might score a few points.
Good morning.
Now, take it easy.
Mum, about last night. I'm sorry, but I haven't changed my mind.
Nor have I. Phoning the bus company this morning.
You're not giving me a chance.
I'm giving you a chance to make a career for yourself and you're trying to throw it away.
Look, I'll get a job in Erinsborough.
You haven't succeeded so far.
If it's money you're worried about, I'll go on the dole.
You'll do no such thing. You've been offered a job.
I'm not going to Brisbane.
Look who's here.
Oh.
Mrs. Mitchell, please, won't you change your mind about sending Charlene away?
Scott, I prefer you to keep out of this. Naive sentiment is not going to help her get a job or help her make something of her life.
Mum, we're not kids. We know the way we feel about each other.
I don't want to discuss it any further.
Oh, you're not even going to listen to us, are you? I bet I know the real reason you're so keen to send me away. You're ashamed of me. All you care about is what the neighbours think because your daughter can't get a job.
So that's what you think of me, is it?
I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean that.
Nice one, Lenny.
Shut up.
I said to talk to her, not stomp all over with hobnail boots. She's worried about you. She only wants what's best for you. You could at least try and consider what she's going through.
What did you? When you got yourself in trouble and landed in jail?
No. And no one's sorrier about that than me.
Listen, I'd just better go. I just seem to be making things worse.
Yeah, well, I'll try and talk to her again. I was pretty rough on her.
I'll be down at the coffee shop, okay?
I'm sorry about what I just said. Didn't mean to upset you.
That's all right. I'm thick-skinned. But it's Mum you really should be apologising to.
It's my recommendation that the client's loan be approved to be repaid over a period of 4 years. Savings records and balance sheets are attached. Yep. Don't worry, Larry. I haven't forgotten about my meeting.
There's Mr. Lawrence here to see you. He says he's your father-in-law. Will I tell him to come back later?
No. Show him in.
Well, what about your meeting?
Well, you ring through and make some apologies. Just so I'll be late. You know, bank business.
Yes, Mr. Clarke.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
Mr. Lawrence.
Oh, Alan, please. So, you're my daughter's husband. I'm impressed. I'd always hoped she'd marry someone who could give her the security she always had as a child. Thank you.
Daphne doesn't speak much about her family.
No. Actually, that's why I wanted to meet you. You're a busy man. I'll come straight to the point. I called to see Daphne yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
It's probably just as well she wasn't there. I don't think I would have been welcomed with open arms. Anyway, I want to meet her, but I thought it might be a good idea if we got to know each other first, help soften the blow a bit for Daphne. I'll understand if you'd rather not.
No, I'd like to.
Fine. When do you think?
Why don't we have a drink at lunchtime? This place called the Waterhole. It's in the Lassiter's complex, do you know it?
I'm sure I shall find it.
Oh, great. What's that, about 12?
I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey.
And thanks for your time.
See you later.
You wouldn't think it was only yesterday. He was rolling around in the grass with Charlene. They were all over each other.
From what I've heard, Romeo and Juliet had it easy compared to those two. Madge has been giving them a hard time because Charlene didn't go to Brisbane.
Scott probably put her up to it. You know, that young man should think more about respecting his parents' wishes.
Eileen!
Well, look, I've had a lot of practice keeping Desmond on the straight and narrow, and heaven knows you know how difficult that was.
Look, Scott can manage quite well without your help. Now sit there and finish your coffee.
Daphne?
Oh, come on, Mum. Surely we can work out something.
What would happen if I let you stay?
I would spend every waking moment looking for a job, I promise.
The amount of time you spend sleeping, you'd be lucky to fit in 2 hours a day.
I mean it. I'll take anything.
All right, Charlene, I'll do a deal with you. Max's friend has offered to keep the apprenticeship open for 2 weeks. Now, if you can't find a job in that time, then you're going to Brisbane.
2 weeks?
It's that or nothing.
Okay. But if it works out and I do stay in Erinsborough, you have to promise to leave me and Scott alone. Fair's fair, Mum. All I'm asking is that we can spend time together without you making us feel like we've committed a crime.
All right, there's no harm in that, I suppose.
Great. Mind if I go and tell Scott?
Provided you come straight back here afterwards and start looking for a job.
It's a promise. Oh, glad we're not fighting anymore.
So am I, love. Henry, what happened?
You know that school carnival I had to go to?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't a bunch of sweet little kids lining up in a neat row to get their ice creams. It was thousands of little monsters scratching and biting each other to get to the van first. They stampeded me. I packed up and drove out of there as fast as I could.
Well, I suppose that's the last we'll be hearing about the ice cream circus.
Are you kidding? I'm on duty again this afternoon at Lassiter's. Mum, could you have another go at fixing this?
Yes, all right. It's a good thing you get to change every day. This isn't going to last much longer, I'd say.
Next time you better ask for a lion tamer's get-up, complete with whip chair and elephant gun.
Very funny.
Oh, thanks, Scott. No school today.
No, I didn't feel like it. Had other things to worry about, I guess.
Charlene?
How old do you have to be before people start taking you seriously?
I'd like to think that depends on the person rather than their age.
You're not Mrs. Mitchell.
No, and if I was, I'd be just as protective towards my kids.
But how's anyone supposed to grow up if they aren't allowed to do things on their own? You did. You were making your own decisions at 15.
Not by choice.
But everything's worked out.
More by luck than good management.
Everything's okay. Mum's given me 2 weeks to find a job before she packs me off to Brisbane.
What'd you agree to that for?
Oh, come on, Scott. At least it's given us some time up our sleeves.
Yeah, but what if you don't find a job?
I will. Look, you know the state Mum was in. She was ready to box me up and send me certified mail.
Yeah, well, if you go, I'm going too. I don't care what anyone else says.
Oh, stop grouching, Scott. Just be thankful Madge was prepared to compromise. It's not everyone has parents they can talk to.
Yeah.
So then she tried to peg it out on the clothesline. Well, after all, when you've washed a cat, you've got to dry it. Fortunately for the cat, Mrs. Larkin, she was the family housekeeper, saw it in time and saved the poor wretch.
Why did she do a thing like that? I mean, Daphne loves animals.
Oh, she wasn't trying to hurt it. She was trying to get grease off its fur. It had probably spent the night under one of the cars. She certainly got the rounds of the kitchen from Mrs. Larkin. He was a cute kid. She grew into quite a tomboy when she got older. She'd take on anyone or anything.
Yeah, well, she hasn't changed much.
Her mother was always trying to doll her up in lace dresses, that sort of thing. Didn't make any difference to Daphne. Give her 5 minutes and she'd be a mess. I've missed her over the years.
Why wait till now?
I know my daughter. She was always stubborn, like me. If I'd tried to see her any earlier, she would have told me where to go. I was hoping that marriage might have mellowed her temper a little.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it hasn't changed much.
More drinks, gentlemen?
Do you want another one, Mr. Lawrence? Sorry, Helen.
No, thanks, Des. I really ought to be going.
Lawrence, you're not Daphne's father, are you?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
Alan, Madge Mitchell. She's a neighbour of mine.
Oh, how do you do? Nice to meet you.
Well, I suppose we'll be seeing quite a bit of you around Erinsborough.
I certainly hope so.
Would you excuse me?
About Daphne, why don't you come around tonight to my place, about 7:30?
You don't think that'd be too soon?
I'll have a word to her before then.
Right. Well, thanks, Des, for everything. You know, I don't think I could have wished for a better son-in-law.
See you tonight. Thanks, man.
What a nice man. You seem to get along with him rather well.
Yeah.
Daphne never talks much about her parents, does she? She doesn't see them a great deal. Oh, well, it must be wonderful for her to catch up with her father again.
Yeah, wonderful.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you. But I was wondering if you'd have time to look at the Easter roster I've worked out. It's just that I can't make any arrangements until you approve it.
Well, I'll have a look at it this afternoon.
I thought I'd make a special effort. The staff have all worked so hard to make the convention a success.
Yes, well, we all know how much work is involved in keeping the hotel going with so many guests, don't we?
Yes, don't we all?
Oh, that silly strike.
Yeah, well, it's all history now.
Mr. Robinson, I just want you to know how grateful I am to you for letting me have my job back. After our misunderstanding, oh, there I go again. I should say, after the way I behaved, selling information to the magazine and then the strike.
Yes, well, as I said, it's all history now, Mrs. Mangle.
Thank you. And, I believe I have you to thank for persuading Jane to come home.
Oh, it was more Jim's doing than mine.
Nonetheless, I just wanted to say that if you still wish to finish my portrait, I'll be happy to sit for you.
Yes, I would, as a matter of fact. But it'll have to be soon. The exhibition's very close.
Why not tonight, then? I'm sure Jane won't mind cooking for Mr. Bishop, and that would leave me free.
Tonight will be fine.
Oh, good. I'll be doing a linen stocktake if you wish to discuss the roster.
Was that Mrs. Mangle or somebody that looked like her?
Well, give her her due. Must have taken a lot of courage to walk in and say all that.
Yes, well, I think I'll reserve my judgment until I see just how long it lasts.
A balloon for you. And for you. See ya. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Roll up, ladies and gentlemen. Your chance to see the most beautiful girl in Erinsborough. At a never-to-be-repeated price, absolutely free. Hurry, hurry.
Someone will hear you.
We're supposed to. Hurry, hurry, hurry. The most beautiful girl in Erinsborough.
Will you cut it out? What are you supposed to be, anyway?
A ringmaster. Better still, the Pied Piper of Erinsborough.
Is that right?
Well, I've had a lot of experience with rats, so I guess they thought I'd be a natural.
You're nuts.
Nuts? Did you say nuts? We've got hazelnut surprises and walnut whirls. Take your choice.
Sorry, Henry, but I've just had lunch.
Well, some flaming salesman I am. I can't even give them away.
Well, maybe the walnut whirl. So.
You know, back where I come from, a girl accepts a walnut whirl from a guy. It's serious.
Really?
We're practically engaged.
Well, it's just as well that I don't come from there too, isn't it?
You want to go out with me tonight?
Sorry, Henry, I can't.
Night after?
Well,
thank you.
And as soon as we've eaten, we'll go and see Paul.
Paul?
Well, now that our engagement's official, I have to start facing my responsibilities, get my business affairs in order. I'm still going to buy that health food store. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, Harold, I've never had any worries about you as a provider.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as a man who knows his duty. And then we're going to do some shopping. Some very special shopping.
Oh, the ring! Oh, Harold, I'm sorry I can't today. As soon as we've seen Paul, I've got to get back to work.
Oh. Oh, that's all right. I may be a bit old-fashioned, but I think it spoils things if you're both there for the ring buying. There's no surprise. I think even at our age, there should be some mystery, don't you?
Now, Harold, I don't want you going overboard. You've got a lot more important things to spend your money on.
You just leave it to me.
Hi, Madge. Hi, Harold.
Hello.
You ready to order?
I think so.
Oh, Daphne, how long's your father staying?
What?
Well, you've been holding out on us. You didn't tell us what a distinguished man he was.
What are you talking about?
Your father. He was over in the waterhole before having a drink with Des.
Was he? Right.
Hi, Daph, I'm back.
Good. You're in charge.
Daph, I can't. I've got an essay to write. Daph?
Yes, Mrs. Kingston, that should be no problem. Yeah, we'll just arrange to draw up a letter of credit. No, that'll be fine.
You rat! You'll be on the floor by the time I finish with you.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Kingston. I'll call you back. There appears to be a slight emergency here. Yeah, about 5 minutes. Sorry. Daph, I was going to call.
I can't believe you'd do something like that.
All I did was have a drink with him.
You know the way I feel about him.
He walked into the bank. He asked if I could talk to him. What was I supposed to say?
No!
Daph.
You're supposed to be my husband, and I had this funny feeling that meant you'd be on my side. My enemies would be your enemies.
Daph, he's not your enemy.
As far as I'm concerned, he is.
All he wants is a chance to make it up with you.
I gave him 15 years. How much more of a chance does he want?
Just one more?
I'm not interested. I don't want anything to do with him. And if you've got any consideration for the way I feel, you won't see him either.
Yeah, it's not quite that simple.
What? What have you done?
I invited him round to our place tonight.
Well, you can just go and uninvite him.
Can't do that.
Okay? Right. You have him around. All boys together, and I hope you enjoy yourself because I won't be there.
I'm sorry, Harold. I wish you'd let me know sooner. Oh, I had to lease the shop yesterday. I'm in a prime location like that. I just couldn't hold on to it any longer.
Dear, that is a disappointment.
Mind you, it could have turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Well, you may have been in for a bit of competition.
Huh?
Well, I heard a rumour that the McBurneys, that's the chain store people, were opening a health food store just up the road.
Oh, my word. Oh, good heavens, I'm glad you told us that. It seems that we may have to look for something else.
Well, if it's just investment that you're after, I've got a prospectus out on Jane's desk which might interest you.
Good, good. I don't think I can afford to turn anything down at the moment.
Fine.
Madge?
You go ahead, Harold. I'll be out in a minute.
All right. Thank you.
What's going on? You look like the cat that caught the canary.
That happens this afternoon. Harold's buying the ring. That's how marvellous. What's he going to get? Well, I'm not sure, but I happen to know he's very fond of diamonds. They're so expensive. I hope he doesn't spend too much.
In a pig's eye.
Well, I'm worth it, aren't I?
If you don't like the noise, you can always go somewhere else.
I didn't say a word, did I?
You didn't have to.
You, Daphne!
Not again.
It's no use arguing. I've made up my mind. A nice cream sponge for dessert.
What? Oh, tonight.
Well, I could do the main course too, if you like. I mean, after all, it's not fair. You working here all day, then going home and having to cook for us, especially in your condition.
Look, Elaine, we're going to have to call it off tonight.
Well, we can't. I've already made the cream sponge.
I'm sorry, but it just wouldn't be a good night for you to come around.
But I've got the cream and made a passion fruit topping.
Elaine, it's off tonight, all right? That's it. Final.
Well, I at least deserve an explanation.
Then I suggest you ask your son.
And I have no hesitation in recommending Lassiter's as a venue for future conferences. Yours, etc., Bernard Elliott.
Paul, that's marvellous.
Fantastic.
Yeah, well, I couldn't have done it without your help.
You mean Gail's help?
Yes, I think having to spend an evening on the town with Bernard Elliott could be classed as being beyond the call of duty. I hope you're going to show that to her.
Oh, everyone deserves to see this little beauty. I'm going to go and put it on the staff notice board now.
Let's get on with that typing. Mrs. Daniels, did you know that Henry's got a job?
Yes, I heard something about it. He's selling ice cream, isn't he?
Yeah, just as a ringmaster. It must be a great relief for Mrs. Mitchell. I mean, after all the trouble he's caused her.
Yes, I suppose it must.
You know, it's funny, but I just can't imagine Henry as a crim. I mean, I know they don't put you in jail unless you've done something pretty bad, but well, I just can't imagine him doing it somehow.
Henry isn't really a criminal, no matter what it says on his prison record. It's the old story, in with the wrong crowd. He was caught, they weren't. Oh, there are a lot worse than Henry out there still smelling of roses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I better get back to my typing.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Ladies and gentlemen, roll up! Get them before they melt.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I'm on a secret mission for the government. Giving away ice creams to beautiful women.
This is hotel property, and I want you out now.
You know, Dog, I reckon the world would be a lot better place if some people, just a bit more like their granddaughters.
And what is that supposed to mean? What have you been up to now?
Afternoon, Mrs. Mangle. Henry?
Good afternoon, Mr. Bishop. Lovely day.
It certainly is.
You stay away from Jane. You caused us enough trouble trying to sell us that stolen painting.
It wasn't stolen.
I will not have Jane associate with criminals.
I was only talking to her.
Yes. Well, if you and your family are not out of here in 5 minutes, you'll be talking to the police.
There you go, Fang. You might as well have that. To tell you the truth, you're better looking than she is anyway.
For once and for all, no. You have to wait for tonight.
Oh, just a peek.
No. I'm sorry, but I'm a believer in the traditional way of doing things. So tonight, over candlelight.
Oh, you're not going to go down and bend a knee, are you?
Oh, not that traditional.
Oh, couldn't you give me just a clue? It is a diamond, isn't it? I know you love diamonds.
All right, yes, it is a diamond. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Oh, Harold. I knew it'd be no good telling you not to spend too much, but, oh, well, I'll forgive you this time. It's not every day you get engaged, is it?
No.
Harold, I am going to remember this night for the rest of my life.
So am I.
You're along now. Quickly, quickly. I said 5 minutes.
I'm going.
It's my responsibility to protect our guests from riffraff.
Now, look.
Yes?
Nothing.
Mrs. Mangle, I wonder if I might ask your advice on something.
Certainly. A business matter, isn't it?
Well, no, not exactly. It's a bit delicate, actually. You see, I bought Madge this engagement ring, and I'm not sure that it's suitable. I thought you might take a look.
I see.
You don't think it's too small?
Not at all. With all the uncertainty there's been, I don't blame you for not wanting to spend a great deal.
Yeah, but I didn't mean,
I don't want to sound unkind, but you never know with Mrs. Mitchell, do you? And at least this way, if you don't get married, well, you won't have wasted too much money. I think it's perfect.
What's the problem?
Well, I know that you're a good friend of Madge's and that she respects your opinion. Well, of course, we all do.
Thank you.
Yes, well, I bought her this engagement ring.
She said you were going to.
Did she say anything else? About the ring, I mean?
Well, no, not really, but I think she's hoping for a diamond. That's about all.
Yes, well, it's a diamond, all right. The trouble is, she told me not to spend too much. You know Madge's taste. Is this what she's expecting?
It's a lovely little ring, Harold.
Yes, but is it what she's expecting?
Small stones are much more subtle.
That's what I thought.
She'll love it, because it comes from you.
Daphne's a bit upset at the moment. And she's got a father looking round for her.
Well, what's so terrible about that?
Told you before. She had a bust-up with her parents when she was about 15. She hasn't spoken to them since.
Oh, the poor people.
What about poor Daphne?
Oh, well, of course, I expect you to take her side. However, I am in a position to be a little more open-minded. Oh, yes, you see a lot of it these days.
Look, don't start that. Children have got no respect for their parents' stuff again
But
because
you
I'll
see,
get...
the point is, he came looking for her. He wants to talk to her.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you must persuade her. Make her see him.
Fat chance. I invited him around tonight. She says she won't even be there.
Tonight?
Yeah. No, Mum. No way. No.
Well, someone has to be there to show the man some hospitality.
Mum, no. That's it. I mean it. No.
Well, Mrs. Mangle was quite right. You had no right to be there. Where's the van now?
Parked where she can't go crook about it. She'd curl up and die if she didn't have something to complain about.
You shouldn't have been there. In fact, I don't know that you should be in here dressed like that. It's bad enough you have to go out in public in it.
I reckon it's neat. Best job I've ever had.
It's just about the only job you've ever had.
Oh, that isn't fair, Mum.
No, it isn't. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you're so keen on selling ice cream, why aren't you out there doing it?
Everybody's entitled to a smoko.
Not everybody's got your sort of depth, Henry.
Uh-oh.
G'day, Madge.
Ivan.
Henry.
G'day, Ivan. Didn't see you come in.
Is that a fact? And what's this? This how you're going to pay us back, is it?
Actually, yes. Why don't we take a seat and I'll tell you all about it. Mum, a couple of beers, please. There's a lot of money in ice cream. Did you know that, Ivan? A lot of money.
Oh, Henry.
I suppose we have to bend the dress regulations for relatives.
They are his work clothes, Mrs. Mangle.
Work? Well, if you can call selling ice cream to children a job. Still, with a prison record, I imagine you have to take what you can get. You'll find your full requisition there. You needn't check it. Oh, by the way, I think it's a very sweet little ring.
Pardon?
Your engagement ring. Mr. Bishop asked my opinion. Oh, it must be a relief to you to know that you're marrying somebody who's so careful with his money.
Yes, well, we discussed it and we decided it was the thought that was the important thing. After all, Fred bought me an expensive ring and that didn't bring me any luck. And we both know it takes more than that to make a marriage work, don't we, Mrs. Mangle?
Quite.
Anything wrong, Harold?
Well, I must admit you don't seem very excited.
Oh, the ring. Well, the lady doesn't want to appear too keen, does she? It's traditional.
I thought if I gave it to you now, we could relax and enjoy the meal.
Now, Harold, I want you to know that no matter what you've bought, I am going to love it.
Right, well, close your eyes.
I mean it
No,
now,
no,
Harold.
close your eyes. There.
But that's... Oh, Harold, it's beautiful. I told you not to spend too much.
Well, to be honest, originally I took your advice and I bought a smaller ring. And I looked at it. Oh, nice. Sensible Harold with his nice, sensible ring, his nice, sensible marriage. Well, it's not like that, Madge. Well, not for me, anyway. No ring could ever express the way I feel about you. That one comes a lot closer to it than the other one did, though.
Harold.
Oh, terrific meal, Dad. That was great.
Good. Then you won't mind doing the washing up, will you?
Dad?
I told you I'm not going to be here when he arrives. I thought by now you'd know I mean what I say.
What's wrong with you?
I don't want to see him. And I'm damned if I'll give him the satisfaction of thinking I'm a sloppy housekeeper.
Look, Dad, can't you just give him 5 minutes?
No, Des, not even 1 minute.
Look, I better get going. Taking Jane to the pictures.
Okay, mate. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. No point in us all being miserable, is there?
See ya.
Looks like you're on your own. Bye.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
find it and you answer it.
Give him a chance, Steph. Just listen to what he has to say.
I gave him all the chances he deserved years ago. I've got nothing to say to him.
Huh? Oh, Mr. Lawrence not here yet?
Eileen, what are you doing here?
I've come to welcome your father to Ramsay Street. As a member of the family, he at least deserves a little courtesy.
Des, will you please tell your mother to mind her own business for once?
Mum,
You should at the very least talk to him. Show him the respect he deserves.
You and Des show him all the respect you like. I'm going.
Daph, where you
out?
Oh, let her go. One day she'll realise how wrong she was to judge her father that way. We parents are only human, you know.
Hello.
Hi, Daphne.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise you'd still be having dinner.
That's all right.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine. I was hoping you wouldn't mind some company for a few hours. I'm at a bit of a loose end.
Well, of course, you're welcome to stay as long as you like, but I should warn you. Nell Manville's coming over later to sit for a portrait.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. Things must be bad. You sure you and Des haven't had an argument or something?
No, nothing like that, really. I just needed to get out for a while.
Well, you can stay as long as you like, whatever the problem.
I think it's dreadful of Daphne to treat her father that way. Parents are important. You'd never dream of escaping from me like that.
Daph might have a good reason, Mum.
There is no excuse for bad behaviour. Oh, that'll be him. How do we explain?
Tell the truth. Daphne didn't want to see him.
Oh, we can't do that. I'm a parent. I know it'll break the poor man's heart.
It's not going to come as any great surprise to him, Mum. He knows how Daphne feels.
I know. Trust me.
G'day, Mr. Alan.
Do come in.
Well, thank you. Yes? I hope I'm not too early.
Oh, of course not.
Thank you very much. Well, lovely home.
Thanks. Daphne keeps it really nice.
I am so pleased to meet you. I am Eileen Clarke, Desmond's mother.
Oh, how do you do?
Unfortunately, Daphne has been called out on an emergency, something to do with the coffee shop, I believe.
Mum, I think it'd be best if we
But I
explain.
don't think she'll be too long. So, would you like to sit down and I'll fix us some nibbles?
All right. That'd be splendid.
Dad was away so often that we never had much of a chance to develop a normal relationship. And then with what happened to Matt, I gave up completely.
Well, perhaps after what you've told us, that's perfectly understandable.
Then again, maybe you're doing more harm than good in refusing to see him. You're not 15 anymore, you know.
She's well aware of that, Jim. I realize how badly you were hurt by what your father did, but you can't run away forever. And he's determined to see you.
I guess I am being a bit of an ostrich sticking my head in the sand. I can't even bear the idea of being in the same room as him.
I always thought you were made of sterner stuff than that, Daphne. You're not the type to run away from anyone.
It's exactly what I'm doing, isn't it? Everything I've always told other people not to do. Well, he hasn't got the better of me yet. It's a confrontation he wants, and that's what he's going to get.
Are you sure you wouldn't like another piece of sponge cake? I made it myself.
No, thank you, Mrs. Clarke. What you could do, of course, is tell me exactly when you expect Daphne to be home. I thought so. Look, all you had to do was to tell me my daughter did not want to see me, and that would have been the end of it. As it is, we simply wasted time. Yours and mine.
I'm sorry. I did try and talk it out with her, but she wouldn't listen.
Yes, Mr. Lawrence, and you of all people should know how determined Daphne can be.
Yes, I do. Thank you both, anyway. Good night.
I do so like the autumn, don't you, Mr. Lawrence? It's my favourite time of the year. So warm and sunny. Well, mostly, anyway.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, there's a few dishes left to do. We may as well get them finished, eh, Mum?
All right, you start on the dishes. I'll clear the coffee table.
On second thoughts, why don't we take the coffee out the back? I mean, we've hardly used that outdoor furniture you gave us.
Oh, nonsense, Desmond. It's freezing out there.
You were just saying how much you like this time of... Why don't we leave Daphne to talk to her father?
There's no need for that, Des. Anything I have to say to him, I can say in front of you and Eileen. All right. I'm here now. What do you want?
Look, Daphne, I know it must be something of a shock, my turning up like this, but I'd hope we could settle our differences. After all this time.
There's no need for that. It's too late.
I realize that business commitments being what they are, I haven't always been the father that you wanted me to be.
Oh, yes. We mustn't let the business down, must we? Look, just give up. This is impossible. We don't even like each other as people.
But that could change if we tried.
No, it couldn't.
Why not?
Because after all that's happened, I'm incapable of liking you.
Coffee?
He won't be staying, so there's no need.
Oh, fiddle faddle, you must have lots of family chit-chat to catch up on.
Okay. How's Mum?
She left me, as a matter of fact, 3 years ago. Married a stockbroker friend of ours.
Finally wised up to you, did she?
Daphne, I'm surprised at you.
Come on, Mum, I better take you home.
Oh, no, Desmond. I can see my calming influence is definitely needed around here at the moment.
I do wish you'd let me see my portrait. It's very frustrating not knowing what's going on behind there.
Curiosity must be driving him there.
What was that?
Scott was just saying that he misses Lucy badly.
Frankly, I don't know how you can sleep at night, knowing that Lucy's staying with that little monster Bradley. And his mother, hardly the best influence for a young girl.
I'm sure she's in good hands, Mrs. Bangle.
But it's not only the Lassiters, Mr. Robinson. It's that whole decadent French lifestyle. Wine, women and song.
Sounds pretty good to me. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about, Mrs. Bangle.
Well, I have. Now, this is nearly finished. Could you please turn back this way, please?
Well, it's not my fault. They were distracting me.
I know, and I'm sure they'll promise not to do it anymore, won't they?
Yep, well, I've got to get to Charlene's anyway.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to be coming here.
Oh, we don't need to make too much noise, Dad. Don't want to interrupt Gran's painting of Mrs. Mangle, do I?
Oh, Father, don't be back too late.
Rightio. Catch you later.
No.
See ya.
Are you sure that's wise, letting Scott go over to the Ramsays? Mrs. Mitchell and Mr. Bishop aren't home after all. You're putting temptation in his way. Not that it's my place to say anything, of course.
Of course.
It'll be all right, Nell. We trust them. I don't think Madge will worry.
Well, one could hardly expect her to. Her mind's on other things at present. Like marrying Mr. Bishop.
Yes, I suppose it is. I think they'll be very happy together.
Well, one certainly hopes so. Judging by the size of the engagement ring, Mr. Bishop's decided that it's safer to be frugal. And very wisely, too. I mean, there's no telling what the future might bring, is there?
You know, I don't know whether it's just the moment, but this mineral water tastes as good as the very best French champagne.
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time tonight, Madge. It's a pity Charlene and Henry weren't here to share it with us.
Oh, well, I'm sure they're having fun anyway. Henry's gone off to visit a friend and Charlene's gone over to the Robinsons.
You don't mind us seeing Scott?
Oh, Charlene knows the rules. If she hasn't got a job within 2 weeks, she's back on that bus and on her way to Brisbane.
You know, Madge, considering the struggle you've had, you've done a wonderful job with that girl. I mean, she is so strong-willed. I hope you'll let me help now that we're engaged.
With Charlene?
Well, it seems to me that she needs a good, strong hand to steer her in the right direction.
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right, Harold. I think Charlene's been listening to my voice for so long, she's become immune to it.
Yeah, well, I'll soon sort her out. There'll be no more fooling around now that I'm here.
Oh, jeez. You know I shouldn't have eaten that garlic bread for dinner.
It's not funny.
What is it?
If I don't get a job in 2 weeks, I'll be back on that bus before Uncle Max has got time to send the luggage back.
I don't know why you agreed to that time limit anyway. It's crazy. I mean, it's hard enough to find a job at all, let alone in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't help it. Mum made me feel really guilty after all the trouble she went to get the job. I felt like an ungrateful brat. I had to do something.
Yeah, well, I just wish you could have found some other way to cure your guilty conscience. You got Buckley's, I reckon. In less than a fortnight, Charlene, it is going to be bye.
I hope not. Starting to look that way, though.
Unless there is some sudden miracle, you and I are cactus.
Maybe Mum will forget about it now she's so wrapped up in Harold.
Yeah, sure, and pigs might fly too.
Well, at least she might lay off a bit. Give me a bit more time.
It's a possibility, I suppose. Not much of one, though.
Well, if that doesn't work, maybe I can sweet-talk Harold. He's a bit of an old softy, I reckon.
It's worth a try, I guess.
Anything is, if it means that you and I can stay together.
We'll sort it out, don't worry. You know what? I kind of fancy the idea of living in Brisbane.
What, you mean you'd come with me? I knew there was some reason I liked you.
And despite everything for the past 10 years, the sales have skyrocketed. So, the business has made me quite a wealthy man, but I sometimes wonder what it's all been for.
For you? Who else?
Daphne, that is not true. I did it for all of us. I wanted my daughter, my little girl, to have the best of everything. I suppose I was too busy to give her what she really needed. Love, attention. I intend to make up for it.
Of course you do. You understand that now, don't you, Daphne?
I'll never understand and I'll never forgive him.
Daphne, we parents are only human too. Now, whatever you imagine your father did to you,
I didn't imagine anything. If I was the only one who'd suffered, maybe I could forgive and forget. But there was someone else, someone I loved very much. You wanted the best of everything for me, all right, but Matt just didn't fit into your high expectations, did he?
All this was a long time ago. I'm sure Des doesn't want to hear about old boyfriends.
Then maybe it's about time he did. You too, Eileen.
What happened to the boy was an accident.
Yes, an accident you caused. Matt Foster, my first real boyfriend. I was only 15, but I loved him. Really loved him. Apart from the housekeeper, he was the only person who'd ever shown me any affection.
I'm sure there is
But
no
he
point in
wasn't
going
from the
into
right
any of this.
area. And his parents were dirt as far as my family were concerned. But I didn't give a damn. Mum and Dad tried everything they could to stop me seeing him, but I wasn't letting go, not for anything. So they hatched a little plot. They managed to get me out of the way long enough to tell Matt that I'd made a mistake. That I really didn't love him. Oh, Matt. He cared as much about me as I cared about him. He went out and got drunk, and on the way home he crashed his car. He was hurt very badly and he kept calling for me. His mother phoned to try and get me to go to the hospital. Dad took the message, and the next day I read about his death in the newspaper. Now maybe some people can forgive their parents for that. I can't.
In light of the circumstances, I think I better be going. Desmond, would you drive me home, please?
Go. I'll be all right.
I hope you can reach an Good night.
Good night. This is Clarke.
Where below?
It's time you went too.
You rather enjoyed your little scene, didn't you? Putting me in my place for the benefit of your mother-in-law and Des.
It was no one's fault but your own. Playing the helpless, neglected father. What did you expect?
I expect to try and repair the damage. I do care, you know. You're my daughter, my only child.
So? What has that ever meant to you? You may think you spoiled me as a child, but you never gave me any of the things I really needed. And all it would have cost you would have been your precious time.
Look, Daphne, Can't you see that the mistake that was made concerning Matt was only because we were worried about you? Your mother and I saved you from doing something you would have regretted for the rest of your life. The simple fact is that the boy was not able to provide for you. You certainly wouldn't have had all this comfort you have now. Like it or not, I was trying to protect you.
Why? You've only ever thought of me as a possession. You've never loved me. I don't even think you ever loved Mum. You and I have a very different idea of what that word means. Now, would you please leave? I want to be left alone. You can see yourself out.
Fair enough. But I'll be back. I haven't got to where I am by being a quitter.
I think that should just about do it. I am happy to say that your portrait is virtually finished.
Oh. Oh, but surely you can't stop me seeing it now.
When it's framed.
She doesn't like anyone peeking until it's absolutely perfect. In her eyes, anyway.
As soon as it's ready, I'll make sure you're the first to see it, Nell. Oh, Madge.
Oh, hello, Helen. Jim. Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, there you are, Mrs. Mangle. How are you, Jim?
Fine, thanks. I'll be much better once this plaster comes off, though. I thought you two would still be at dinner.
Well, we did hurry things on a little bit. I couldn't wait to show you my engagement ring.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. It's such a lovely, subtle stone, isn't it?
I would have thought subtle was a rather strange way to describe it, Mrs. Mangle.
Well, as long as you're happy, dear.
It's beautiful, Harold. It must have cost you a fortune.
I'll say.
But, Mr. Bishop, this isn't the diamond chip stone you showed me earlier.
That's right. I decided that Madge deserves something more substantial.
I see. Well, it's a lovely thought, of course, but love isn't measured in carats, is it?
Of course not.
Oh, actually, Helen, I can't wait to show Charlene. Is she here?
She's at home, as far as we know.
Oh, but I thought she was coming over here to see Scott.
Well, she was, but he decided to go to your place instead.
Most unwise, I thought.
Had Henry arrived home from seeing his friend?
I don't know. Is it a problem?
No, of course not, Helen. We'll show her when we get back.
Well, perhaps we should go home soon. Well, it has been a hard day for Madge and me.
Now, stop worrying about Charlene and Scott. Stop for a chat.
Is he gone?
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Daph, why didn't you tell me the whole story about Matt?
I was trying to forget it. I'm sorry.
You really hate your father, don't you?
I never wanted to. I knew I was a big disappointment to him. He wanted a son. And when I was born instead, he just lost interest. I tried to make it up to him. I guess that's why everyone called me a tomboy. But I knew he'd never love me the way he would if I was a boy. And then when Matt died...
It's okay, Daph, I understand.
There's, I wish I knew what he was up to. You can bet there's a reason behind all this sudden urge to make amends, and I just wish I knew what it was.
Mum! Let's see the ring Harold got you. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yes, it is. Charlene, what do you think you're doing?
I'm just relaxing, taking it easy.
I can imagine.
We weren't doing anything wrong.
You were supposed to go and see Scott over at the Robinsons, not have some sort of rendezvous in my living room.
No. We were just talking and listening to some music.
This is a family matter. I think it might be better if you went home.
Why?
Because Harold and I want to talk to you, that's why.
Yes, come on.
See you later. Hopefully.
You had no right to do that. Why don't you just mind your own business?
Charlene!
He's got no right to tell me what to do.
Yes, he has.
Now that your mother and I are engaged, we have agreed that I take more interest in the way you and Henry conduct your lives.
What? Mum, you can't be serious.
I'm sorry, Charlene. I have to agree with Harold.
May as well get used to it, Charlene. So sit down. You and I have got a few things to sort out.
Here we go.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. with a little understanding, you can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Don't think you can barge in here and start ordering me around. You're not my father.
Charlene, Harold is only trying to give you some advice.
I'll deal with this. I will not stand by and watch your mother worry to death just because of your irresponsible behaviour.
What have I done?
What I just saw now, you and Scott, well, you're far too young to be, well, doing what you were doing.
Come off it, Harold. This is the 20th century. Anyhow, Scott and I love each other.
Oh, at your age, I'm afraid you don't even know the meaning of the word.
You weren't much older when you asked Mum to marry you the first time.
Ah, precisely. And see what happened.
She married Dad. She was old enough to know she was in love with someone.
Yes, but if I'd been a few years older, I'd have known better.
Well, I was as much to blame for that as you. You see, your mother never got the chance to go out with other boys. I saw to that. When Fred came along, well, he just swept her off her feet. She was too inexperienced to realise that for all his dash and his good looks, he was just the wrong man for her.
You're saying I should go out with lots of different guys.
Oh, yes, for your own sake. You'll never pick the right boy if you don't have comparisons.
But I don't want to go out with anyone else.
Charlene, it's going to be very hard on Scott when you go to Brisbane. Now, why don't you just back off a bit? Give him a chance to get used to the idea.
You said I didn't have to go. Not if I got a job here. You're determined to split us up, aren't you? That's what all this is really about.
No, Charlene.
We're simply trying to protect you, and one day you'll thank us for it. Now, whether you go to Brisbane or not, I intend to nip this unhealthy obsession with Scott Robinson right in the bud. They can either do as I ask, or I'll ban you from seeing him altogether.
You can't!
I can, and I will. It's up to you, Charlene.
G'day. What's wrong?
Harold. Driving Mum to work this morning. Should be over any minute to pick her up.
Sorry? We're allowed to talk to each other, aren't we?
Not if Harold gets his way. Should have heard the lecture he gave me last night. He said love at our age is unhealthy. He and Mum want me to go out with other guys.
Well, you can forget about that for starters.
No, I can't. If I don't play along, he'll pack me off to Brisbane for sure.
Well, then maybe that's exactly what you should do, is just, play along.
You feeling all right?
Well, it's worked before. Remember how your mum always used to be on your back about me? She got tired of trying to stop us seeing each other, didn't she?
You think Harold will too, is that it?
Of course he will, if you just play along until he settles down a bit. That's easy.
If I could just get a job, that'd help.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night. Have you tried Rob Lewis's garage?
No. From what Mum said, he sounds like he'd be a rotten boss.
Beggars can't be choosers, Charlene.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see him this morning. But what about us?
Well, can't you just make it sound as if you're interested in a few other guys? They'll stall Harold for a while.
I'll try. It's going to be a bit tough when Mum starts asking me to bring them home and meet the family.
Come here. Hey.
No! I better go.
Okay, now please just be nice to Harold, okay? Let him think he's got you under control, okay?
I'll try. Doesn't know me very well, does he?
Sorry, Mum. I guess it is a bit of a shock first thing in the morning.
Really, Henry, sometimes I wonder which is going to last longer, your job or my heart. Oh, there it is.
Just in time, Lenny. Can't go to work on an empty stomach, can I?
Whoa, love your tights, Henry. Is that what you wore in jail?
Now that'll be Harold.
Hey, Mum said you and Harold had a blue last night.
You should have heard him. Gave me a hard time about Scott. Wants me to stop going out with him.
Are you going to?
What do you reckon?
What about Harold?
Scott and I have got that all figured out, don't you worry.
Just give me 5 seconds and I'll finish my face.
All right, fine.
Yeah, Harold.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Not bad. What do you reckon?
Well, it's a little gaudy, don't you think?
Well, that's the whole idea, to attract plenty of customers.
Yes, well, you'll certainly get their attention. How are you this morning, Charlene?
Oh, good, thanks, Harold.
Yes. Charlene, oh, these are for you.
Thanks.
Yes. I know I was a little stern last night, but not that I didn't mean everything that I said, but, well, I don't want you to dislike me.
Look, Harold, I thought it all over and I decided you are dead right about me and Scott. We are getting too serious.
Well, I'm glad to see you're behaving more responsibly.
I saw Scott this morning. I told him we could still be friends, but I want to go out with different guys for a while.
So you broke up with Scott, did you? Just like that?
I'll still see him around. There's this new guy working in the milk bar. He is so cute. Could you put those in water for me?
Yes, of course.
Got a job to find. Well, thanks again, Harold. See you later.
Yes, see you later. I must say, I did not think she'd take it so reasonably.
Nor did I. In fact, I've never known her to be so reasonable about anything in her entire life.
Well, it just goes to show a good, strong hand can work wonders, eh?
Mr. Lewis? I'm Charlene Mitchell. You know my mother.
Madge's daughter. What can I do for you, love?
I'm looking for a job. It's a motor mechanic's apprenticeship.
Does your mother know you've come round here?
No, but...
I thought not. She'd have more sense. Do yourself a favour, love. Go and find yourself a nice, clean office job, something. Mending cars is men's work.
People don't think like that these days, Mr. Lewis. In fact, there's laws about discriminating against women.
You cheeky young... Don't you come around here telling me my business. If I was looking for an apprentice, which I'm not, there's no way I'd hire a girl. I wouldn't even let my own daughter do it.
Well, I'm glad I'm not Gail then. Living with a chauvinist like you must be hell.
Get away from here. Go on, get out. Go on, get away from here. And don't come back.
Jane, we're just going out for a little while. We shouldn't be long.
Do you want to just check these phone messages before you go?
Okay, Henry.
Hi, Henry. How's life in the circus?
Well, pretty quiet this morning. Maybe I'm overdressed.
Yeah, well, the outfit is a bit of an eyesore.
How do you think I feel having to wear it?
They can all wait until I get back.
Henry, it's dripping everywhere.
Well, you'll have to eat it in a hurry, won't you?
Well, I'm supposed to be working.
You can stay for a few minutes, but do as he says with that ice cream before it ruins the furniture.
You heard what Paul said.
Thank you, Henry, but you're not supposed to give these away.
I do have an ulterior motive, actually. Will you have dinner with me tonight? Well, it's the Ice Cream Circus's Easter dinner. Apparently they have one every year. And all the employees are supposed to go. I'm not looking forward to it, but I really don't have much choice.
Well, you should go. If only to impress your boss. But I really don't think I could make it.
Oh, please. It'd be a lot easier to make an impression if you were there with me. I hardly know the boss, let alone any of the others.
Well, you'll be all right.
Yeah, probably. Being in prison, it kind of knocks your self-confidence. I'd feel a lot better if you were there with me.
Well, it's just such short notice. Can't you take someone else?
Well, I don't know anyone else. Like I said, I'm sort of shy around girls these days. And being in prison doesn't do much for your ego.
Well, I'll think about it, okay?
Oh, thanks, Jane. I knew I could count on you. Look,
No,
my place, 7:30.
No, Henry,
Be there.
I said I'd think about it.
No, leave that. You'll get yourself dirty. You better not let Paul Lawson catch you away from work. He'll dock you for sure.
I'm on official hotel business. We're looking at buying a minibus. Got any ideas where I should start?
There's a showroom up on the highway. I know the manager there. He'll give you a good deal. What's Paul want a minibus for?
Oh, you know, tours for the guests, picking them up from the airport, all that. And guess who had the bright idea?
You're full of them, aren't you? Those buses get a lot of wear and tear on short trips. They'll need proper servicing.
And Paul is well aware you'd love to be the one to do it.
I wish you'd hurry to make a decision then. If you could twist his arm about getting a minibus, maybe you could...
No, Dad, that's between you and Paul. Anyway, why are you so keen on doing business with him? It's only 3 cars and maybe a minibus.
Well, what about the hotel guests? I can service their cars. Same-day delivery.
Ah, I can see I'm not the only one in this family with bright ideas. I'm surprised Paul didn't jump at it.
Well, I only thought about expanding it to the guests this morning.
Well, I talked to him about it. He's all for extra facilities at the hotel.
Well, if he gives me a chance, I'll tell him myself.
Look, all you have to do is ring Jane and make an appointment. Now, how much do I owe?
Oh, no. You're on Lassiter's business. I'll send the bill to Paul.
That'll impress him.
Bye, love.
Listen, do you want to go out tonight? There's a good play on at uni.
Oh, Mike, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm already going out tonight.
Who with?
With Henry. It's a work thing and he didn't have anywhere else to take.
That's what he told you, is it?
Mike, we agreed to give each other some space. I can't let Henry down. He really wants me to help make a good impression on his boss.
Well, I can see why he's asking you. As long as there's nothing in it.
Of course not.
It's a good idea. No, it's a great idea. But I'm just not rushing into anything.
You've been saying that for days. What's the problem?
I want to be sure of all the details. For instance, you're suggesting discount rates for both the limos and the guest cars. Now, how do I know that you're not going to be cutting corners on mechanical repairs to make up the difference?
I don't cut corners, mate. It's not my style.
All right. I just want to be sure of everything. Anyway, I need some more time to think about it. I'm definitely interested.
Well, how much longer?
A day, 2 days? Anyway, what's the hurry? You're not going to go broke in the meantime, are you?
Let's say I'd appreciate the business. I'd leave it at that, eh?
Don't tell me. Harold's been in your ear about taking some of the pressure off, Mum.
I haven't seen hide nor hair of Harold since this morning. I've got to admit, Lenny, the way you conned him like that was terrific.
Won't keep him happy for long, though. If I could just get a job.
Nothing yet, eh? Oh, cheer up. Something will come along. It usually does.
For you, maybe.
Lady Luck is smiling on me today, that's for sure. Listen, do you reckon these are impressive enough?
Who for, Jane or the boss?
Jane told you, did she?
She mentioned it. She feels really sorry for you being too shy to ask other girls out and everything. You thought I was good conning Harold.
Well, it did the trick. She's going to the dinner with me, and I reckon it won't be the last time.
Pretty keen on her, aren't you?
Would you blame me? She's smart, she's pretty, and she's a really nice person. What more could a bloke want?
Somebody unattached, probably. Mike's not going to like this.
She can't care about him that much, or she wouldn't have agreed to go out with me. Oh, look, how do you iron creases in these things?
Yeah.
Thanks, Lenny. Listen, can you do my shirt as well? Well, I've got to have a shower and a shave and wash my hair. I've got to look my best.
Henry, now about Jane, she's still pretty wrapped in Mike, even if she won't admit it. Just don't want you to get your hopes up, that's all.
One night in my irresistible company, she'll forget Mike even exists.
Is that you, Henry?
Yeah. Scrub up all right, really, don't I?
Well, it's certainly an improvement on that costume you were wearing this morning.
Look, is my tie all right, Mum?
Yeah, just a minute, now stand still.
Oh, that'll be Jane.
Oh, Henry, wait a minute.
Thanks, Mum.
Listen, remember what I said. Don't get too many romantic ideas. Jane may not be interested.
My kid's sister, the wet blanket.
Hi. You look unreal. Oh, thanks. Gotta make an extra special effort, seeing as we have to impress Henry's boss.
Right, well, I guess we should get a move on.
I suppose so. Well, have a good time and don't bring Jane home too late.
See what I've got to put up with?
Bye-bye.
See you, Mum. Bye, Harold.
Lovely night.
Yes.
I thought you might be going out somewhere this evening with Scott.
Oh, I told you, we decided to be just friends. Might go and see Mike, though.
I like that, Mike. He's got a good level head on his shoulders.
Oh, we're just friends, too. Not much of a future there, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, never mind. Because I have thought of someone else. His name is Luke Sampson, the minister's son. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Well, I met the minister down the street the other day, and he said he'd only be too pleased to have Luke take you out.
Nah, me and Luke Sampson, no way.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Charlene, what's wrong with the boy?
Oh, nothing. I'd love to go out with him, honest. It's just... Or he's supposed to be a real brain. I wouldn't even know how to start a conversation with him. I do appreciate it, Harold. I just think it's best if I choose my own boyfriends, ones I know I can get along with. Well, I'll go to Mike's then. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, bye. What a pity, eh? Thought Luke would be perfect for her.
I hate to disillusion you, Harold, but Charlene's having you on. She has no more intention of going out with anyone but Scott than I have of flying to the moon.
Ah, now, Madge, the girl is not a liar. Reckless, strong-willed maybe, but she is not a liar. And if she said she's not seeing Scott, then we must believe her.
There you go, gents.
Oh, thanks, Ron. This one's on me.
Oh.
There you go. That'll cover it. Thanks.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. So what did Paul have to say when you talked to him?
Well, you know him. He liked the idea all right, but he's not committing himself.
It's Paul.
I don't suppose you could have a word in his ear.
Sorry, Rob. Paul doesn't take too kindly to interference, least of all from his old man.
I reckon I'll have to wait then. I hope he makes it worth my while, because frankly, I need the work.
Got financial problems?
Not really. But the word is that the company that owns my garage wants to pull out. I'd buy the place myself, but I need to count on steady business and find to make a decent living out of it.
Cost you a bit to buy it yourself too, wouldn't it?
More than I've got. I'm looking out for an investor, a silent partner. You wouldn't be interested, I suppose.
Oh, it could well be. I made a bit of money out of that jack that I paid him, did it? Well, it wouldn't be enough, though. You'd need somebody else as well.
Any suggestions?
Yeah, maybe I have. I don't know how you'd take to him, though.
Well, he's got money, that's all that matters.
But why don't I introduce you to him? Don't say anything about investments yet. Just see if he's the type of bloke you're looking for.
Sounds good to me. When do I meet him? Good to meet you, mate.
Yes, you too, Robert.
You're a dark horse, you are. Why didn't you tell me you were tying the knot?
You didn't ask. Can I get either of you a drink?
Oh, thanks, love. A beer go down well.
I'm sorry, we don't have any beer.
Oh, we'll be fine. Thanks, Madge.
Well, no beer in the place. You should get on to her about that.
I don't drink, Mr. Lewis.
Fair dinkum. What's a turn up for the books? All those blokes in the pub you could have chosen and you picked a non-drinker.
I'm not a great drinker myself, as it happens.
Work that one out. I used to get stuck into the blokes when they had a few too many. You should come down one afternoon and see her in action. Cool. She used to sort them out, get to them with a broom handle if they give her any lip. In fact, you're taking on a real target.
Was there any particular reason for dropping in?
No, Madge, no. We were just passing on the way home. Come on, Rob.
Oh, wait a minute, what's the hurry? I haven't had a proper chat with Harold yet.
Well, Helen will be wondering where I've got to, and she was only saying this morning she didn't know why you hadn't called in lately.
Oh, was she now? Oh, well, mustn't disappoint a lady. Nice to meet you, Harold, old son. Come down to the old waterhole one afternoon. We'll have a yarn over a beer. Lemon squash. See you tomorrow. Behave yourself.
Good night.
If that is a fair example of the riffraff you get down at that hotel, the sooner you leave that place, the better.
Oh, Harold, they're all the same when they've had a few beers, loud and boisterous.
No, I mean it, Madge. You deserve better. As soon as we're married, I want you to leave that pub.
Why don't we worry about my job later? We've got enough on our plate at the moment with Charlene.
You and Luke Sampson.
Don't laugh. I escaped this time, but who knows what sort of guy Mum and Harold will come up with next time. I can't stall forever.
Oh, don't worry, we'll think of something. Okay, here we go. Compliments of Daphne. She felt guilty about leaving me on my own.
Mike, how would you like to swap? Look, you can have Mum and Harold and I'll live with Des and Daphne, eh?
Oh, no, thanks. Probably line me up with someone like Sue Parker or something.
Now, there's an idea. If I have to go out with other blokes, well, you should be allowed to play the field too. Sue Parker would be wrecked.
Very funny, Charlene.
See, you don't like her very much either, do you?
Wonder how Jane's going with Henry.
She's probably bored out of her brain. Well, you know what those work dinners are like.
Well, she gave the impression she was pretty enthusiastic about it. Henry can be pretty smooth when he wants to be, you know.
Nah, Jane's not his type. Is he, Charlene?
Henry and Jane? No way.
No.
We made it without even waking Mum. Now look, what will it be? Tea, coffee, juice?
Juice, thanks.
Juice.
Your boss seemed all right.
The look on his face when we walked in, he was trying to chat you up all night.
Oh, he was just being friendly.
Don't you believe it? He thought you were beautiful. They all did. And so do I.
Henry, it's getting late. I'd better be going.
No, don't.
No, Nan will be worried. Thanks for a lovely evening.
Look, I'll walk you across the road.
No need. Nan will have the porch light on. I'll be okay.
You'll go out with me again, won't you?
Henry, I can't.
Why not? We get on well together. We'll take tonight. Everyone thought we'd been going out for years. You said you didn't care about me having a prison record.
And I meant it. Well, it's just Mike. Well, I like him a lot.
Yeah, but you like me too, don't you?
Henry, I can't go out with you again, so please don't even ask me.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Morning. What are you doing, Henry?
Thinking.
That makes you think, does it?
The guy in the slammer used to do it all the time.
I'm making Mum breakfast in bed. What do you want?
I'm not hungry, thanks.
Oh. How'd it go with Jane?
I think I will have something. Coffee and toast.
We were talking about you and Jane.
No, we weren't. And we're not going to.
Yes, we are. Listen, you didn't try anything with her, did you?
What do you mean?
I knew it. I warned you she was wrapped in Mike. She's also my best friend, and look what she's gone and done.
Well, you belt up. Nothing happened, Lenny. We had a fantastic time and everyone liked her. We both got on well together.
What's all the mystery about? Why didn't you want to tell me?
Okay, if you want to know, I'll tell you. Well, the trouble is, I like her. And I thought she liked me too. We danced and laughed a lot. We had fun. But when we got home, she made it clear she went with Mike.
You already knew that.
I know I knew that. But I can't help the way I feel, can I?
Well, she's not the only girl in the world.
Oh, come on, let's face it. With my record, you can't expect a girl like that to look at a guy like me.
Now, we both know that's not true. All you got to do is click your fingers and they'll come running. Since you've been in Ramsay Street, you would be amazed at the number of girls just dying to go out with you.
Yeah? Name one.
Take your pick. Preferably someone unattached. A nice girl who'll appreciate you. Or you can play the field till you find the right one.
Hold on. Now, when Mum and Harold told you to play the field, you weren't so keen.
Well, I've got Scott. That's different. When you find the right girl and fall in love, you'll understand.
Yeah. Morning, Brad. How's the exhibition going?
So far, it's a disaster.
Gran, I was wondering if you could spare a few minutes to have a
Spare a
talk
few
with
minutes.
Dad.
Have you any idea how behind I am with these paintings?
Yeah, I guess you are. Sorry. Hi, Dad.
Morning.
Dad, I was wondering if we could have a talk about Charlene.
What's happened now?
Oh, it's nothing. But I've decided that if she has to go to Brisbane to work, then I'm going to go with her.
You're gonna what?
I'll go with her.
Helen, come in here.
Only if it's a matter of life and death.
I don't believe this. Do you know what he just told me?
Scott, there were some cards here with my name.
He says he's going to Brisbane with Charlene.
What for?
So we can be together.
So we can be together. Now I've heard everything.
Dad, we love each other.
I'll bet you Charlene put you up to this.
No, she did not. It was all my idea. Now, there are the cards. Grant.
Good. Can you put them on the back of each frame for me, please? Thank you.
Helen, what are you going to do about these kids?
Jim, I have an exhibition to prepare, and my time is running out. I have to buy a frame for Mrs. Mangle's portrait. I have to get all this stuff to the gallery. I don't know what I'm going to do about Scott going up to Brisbane. Now, if you'll just leave me in peace, I'll think about it.
Peace? Are you trying to tell me that these paintings mean more to you than your grandson running off with the girl next door?
Scott, when are you thinking of going to Brisbane?
No, a couple of weeks.
Oh, good. Exhibition first, then we'll worry about you.
Oh, no, we won't.
Will you please let me get on with my painting?
What is wrong with everyone lately?
Nothing is wrong with us. It's you. Ever since you broke that blasted leg, you've been impossible.
My broken leg has got nothing to do with Scott going to Brisbane.
Jim, for your own sake, get back into that kitchen.
Right.
Hi.
Hi.
You enjoying the job?
Yeah, it's okay. Why?
I've been watching you, jogging backwards and forwards just past our place. Is something wrong?
No, nothing. How did everything go last night?
Everything? Oh, you mean with Henry?
Yeah, with Henry.
And you want to know everything that happened?
Well, not if you don't want to tell me, no.
Oh, no, I'll tell you. I mean, you did agree to me going out with him. Well, it was just fantastic.
It was?
Yeah. Henry, well, he never left my side.
He's a sensational dancer, lots of fun. Everyone really likes him.
What about you? Do you like him?
Mike, like him. He's
Sensational.
no, more like unreal and romantic. He's asked me out again.
Great. Well, I'll see you later.
Hang on a minute, dopey. I did have a good time last night, and Henry's a really nice guy. But I told him that I can't go out with him anymore because I already have a boyfriend.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it.
How's it feel now?
All right.
Drink your coffee.
Don't worry about me, Helen. You've got your exhibition.
Yes, well, if you're quite comfortable, I'll get back to it.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do?
Yes. You can promise me you won't go to Brisbane.
Dad, not that again, please.
Scott, I can understand you wanting to be with Charlene. I can. But what if you can't get a job? What about your education? What did you plan to live on?
Oh, Scott, will you get that, please?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yep. Graham?
Oh, no.
It's a telegram. Might be from Jack Lawson to
Thank
say
you.
that Lucy got away,
Yes,
right,
yes.
I guess.
Well, I hope that's all it is. Usually no news is good news when it comes to telegrams. Was it about Lucy?
No. As a matter of fact, it was from Gerard Singer. His new agent, Chris Wilton, is in the country and will be coming to see my exhibition. He wished me the best of luck.
His agent? Oh, that's great. He might buy some of your paintings and take them back to the States.
Chris Wilton. Have you ever heard of him?
No, never. That's all I need, some big American agent turning up out of the blue.
If he's Gerard Singer's agent, he must be really big. Wasn't it nice of him to send a telegram?
Yes, it was.
There's someone at the door, Scott. Scott, someone at the door.
Okay. Rob.
Morning. Oh, well, looks like I've caught you at a busy time.
Oh, don't worry about it, Rob. Come on in.
That's what I like to see, kids giving a hand.
I don't know what I would have done without him this morning. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Wouldn't say no.
Let Scott do that. You want to get away.
Yes, I should do. Now, you keep off that leg, Jim, and Scott, there's a shopping list on the fridge. I'll be back at lunchtime. Nice to see you again.
You too, Helen. Nice lady.
Yes, she is. She's got an art exhibition later today.
As a matter of fact, I was about to say I made a bit of an exhibition of myself last night.
If you're talking about Harold Bishop, I can't help agreeing with you.
The trouble is, we're like chalk and cheese. I mean, you've seen him, Jim. He looks like he's got a bad smell under his nose all the time. I wouldn't say the man's a wowser, but I just can't imagine him as a business partner.
I suppose you're right.
Black or white coffee, Mr. Lawson?
Black, thanks, son.
Okay, Dad.
No, thanks, no.
You said you might be interested. I mean, we've always hit it off together, and the garage is a good proposition.
I realise that, but I don't have that sort of money lying around at the moment, Rob.
But what about your idea about 3 partners? You, me, and someone else?
Yeah, that could work.
There you are, Mr. Lewis.
Thanks.
Dad, I'm going to go now, okay?
Oh, you go shopping, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, well, Charlene and I are going swimming as well.
All right, well, just think about that other business, Brisbane.
Dad, I will think about it, okay? Think about it.
Thanks for the coffee. Yeah, no problem. You'll make someone a good husband one day.
Hi, you open yet? Yeah, near enough. Come in. What do you want?
Strawberry milkshake, thanks.
All right. Jane tells me she enjoyed herself last night.
Yeah, so did I. But she explained that there's some other guy in her life. Don't know why she'd prefer him to me, but that's the way it is, I suppose.
Oh, morning, Mrs. Mangle.
Good morning, Mike. I wonder if I can have a private word with you.
Yes, you've got I'll wait over there, mate. Morning, Mrs. Mangle.
I wonder if you'd mind telling me where you were last night.
I was at home.
Was Jane with you?
No.
She was with me. Didn't she tell you?
My granddaughter was with you? You?
That's right.
Well, no wonder she refused to tell me where she went. Mike, did you know about this?
Yes.
Well, it's quite incredible. First that Shane Ramsay, and now this person. Where did you take her?
To my work's Easter party.
How could you let her do a thing like this?
Jane's a free agent, Mrs. Mangle.
Well, that's as may be, but I'd expect you to protect her from bad influences like this young man here.
Relax, Mrs. Mangle. Look, I tried to get Jane to go to my country estate with me, but she turned me down flat.
This is no joking matter.
No, I suppose it isn't. You know, I really respect and admire Jane, but I just hope she doesn't turn out to be like some of her relatives.
Relatives? How dare you, you impertinent young ruffian!
Hi.
Ah, you look just like a smart young executive type that works for me.
Oh, well, my customers tell me that's it.
It's just I've never seen you like this before. Well, even when you were with the airline, you were always tailored.
Oh, dressed to suit the job.
So, what is this? A bit of moonlighting, is it?
No, not really. Dad was so busy I thought I'd help him out. Used to be my weekend job when I was younger.
Oh, is your dad in?
Sure. Dad!
Look, while I'm talking to him, how about you fill her up and check the water and the oil and the tyres and whatever else you mechanic types do.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Hi.
G'day.
I was overseeing your father this morning.
Ah, how's his itchy leg?
Still itchy. You know, I like your dad. We get on well together.
Look, Rob, I've been thinking about that proposition you made. Well, if you're convinced that you can manage all the business Lassiter's can put your way, reckon we got a deal.
That's great, Paul. Gail, how about that?
It's marvellous. Look, I know I'm biased, but Dad will do the best work in the business.
Well, I got a draft contract here if you're interested in looking at it.
Come to the office, Gail. Look after things, will you?
No worries.
Sorry I'm late. The man said it was ready, but they'd only just started it. What do you think?
Well, I think it suits you more than it will Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, don't say that. I'm hoping that painting of hers is going to impress those critics tonight. Did you get the potatoes?
Yep, I got everything. Oops.
Where's your father? He's very quiet.
I don't know. He's not in his room, I don't think.
But he said he'd be in all day. Oh, he can't go far on that gammy leg. Did you have your swim?
Yeah, Gran, it was fantastic.
I do hope I haven't called at an inconvenient time.
Well, you have, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I'm sure I have. When I saw those police take him away, I thought to myself, those poor Robinsons. What next?
What are you talking about, Nell? What police?
The police who took Mr. Robinson away in their car.
Scott?
You sure it was Dad, Mrs. Mangle?
Oh, yes, indeed. The poor man was hobbling down the drive on his crutches with a policeman on either side of him. I did think that I would ask if everything was all right, but one doesn't like to interfere, does one?
Well?
Looks like we could swing a deal. Just a few details to iron out.
Oh, Dad, that's fantastic. Thanks, Paul.
Oh, don't thank me. It's your father's great idea. Well, Lassiter's must get hundreds of guests looking for a garage to service or repair their cars. Well, with that and the limos, I'd say he's going to be a busy man.
But I'll make sure I give special attention to this little beauty.
You're right. Listen, how much do I owe you?
$22.50, please.
Gee, I don't know about charging after that deal we just made.
Oh, come on, Dad. Business is business. Let him pay up.
Yeah, she's right. Listen, what are you doing when you finish here today?
Don't know. Why?
Oh, I thought I might take you to lunch.
Go on, I can manage.
Well, okay, but I can't be anywhere fancy. I mean, look at me.
Paul can drop you the units of change.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's been a pleasure doing business with you, Rob.
I won't let you down, Paul.
Oh, I know that.
Have a nice lunch.
What happened, Dad?
I'm fine, sir. You sure you can manage now, Mr. Roberts?
Yes. Thanks a lot, Sergeant.
Thank you. We appreciated your help.
You all right?
been worried sick. What's all this about?
Well, they wanted me to go down to the station to identify those vandals who ran me off the road.
They caught them? Hey, that's great.
Yeah, they caught them red-handed trying to destroy another telephone booth.
Why do they do those things? It's just so dumb.
Yeah, dumb all right. Hopefully they'll have time to think about that while they're behind bars.
Well, I'm glad they've caught them. Those hooligans have caused this family a lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, do you want me to give you a hand
I'm
again,
okay,
sir?
I'm okay.
You
I need
sure?
the exercise. Yeah.
Well, I better get going, actually. I've got to go down to the coffee shop. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks for your help, Scott.
Oh, no worries. Oh, don't forget to tell Dad about Lucy. Okay. See ya.
What about Lucy?
I'll tell you when we go inside.
The plane's been delayed, hasn't it?
Well, no. Jack Lassiter phoned, and I couldn't talk to you about it, so I had to make the decision. You may not like it, but I told Jack to go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
Well, Ruth flew over to Paris to see Lucy and asked if you'd mind if she took Lucy back to England for a few weeks. Andrea and Jack were all for it, so I agreed.
She's going to England.
It's a wonderful opportunity for her, you know that. Ruth wants to take her all over England. And what would you have said?
I don't know. I was just looking forward to seeing her, that's all.
Don't suppose it's my day, I'm sorry.
No, you're right. She may not get the opportunity again. And she loves Ruth. I suppose a few extra weeks won't hurt.
I'm so glad you agreed to. Well, I think we'd better get inside before Nell Mangle comes rushing over to see where you've been. Come on.
Gee, Lucy's lucky. Can you imagine Mum letting me run right all over you?
Well, she does want you to go out with other guys, doesn't she?
Yeah. How about Harold trying to get me to go out with Luke Sampson?
Oh, Luke's okay. But I reckon he'd be like his dad and go into the church.
I think this idea about me going out with other boys is a bit stupid. Why don't we just have another showdown with Mum and Harold?
No, that's exactly what they're expecting you to do. Hey, supposing their plan backfires, what if you pretend to be wrapped in someone your mother wouldn't want you to go out with in a fit?
That's you, remember?
No, very funny. Now listen, I have got just the guy. Warren Murphy.
You're crazy. What about his drinking? It's like a red rag to a bull even mentioning his name in our place. Mum blames him for all that stuff last year. She had to fly home from Adelaide, nearly lost her job.
Sure. And when Harold realised it was Warren's old man that wanted to go out with your mother.
He'll be jealous as hell. I'll do it.
Hi. Oh, they're not for me, are they?
No, silly. Jerry from the florist shop just delivered.
Here. Who are they for?
Daphne,
Oh, they're from her father. Oh.
her father. I've never heard Daphne mention her father before.
Well, you don't talk about yours much either, do you?
I'll just put these in some water.
So, what's he like?
Who?
Your dad?
Oh, pretty much like my mum. Neither of them are ever around when I need them, especially when I need them. You know, some families seem to be able to do everything together, but not mine.
Well, I mean, if they're travelling so much.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I've got Nan. She takes an interest in everything I do.
She takes too much interest, I reckon.
These are lovely.
Yeah, well, Daphne's not going to be too pleased to get him. She sure doesn't like her father very much.
So, now you know everything. What do you think?
Yeah, looks like the garage could be a good proposition.
I get a few more contracts like the one Paul gave me today. There'll be no stopping us.
Oh, no, who can that be? Helen?
Well, she's busy, I'll go.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Mr. Lewis.
It's Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, no. She has to know everything, doesn't she?
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you again, but I saw the police bring Mr. Robinson back and I wondered if he was all right.
Everything's okay, Mrs. Mangle.
Would you excuse me, Nell? I've just framed your portrait and I'm running late.
My portrait, is this it?
Yes.
Well, I still haven't seen it.
Yes, I know, but now that it's framed, it's time you did see it.
Oh.
Why don't you stand over there?
Oh, this is really exciting. You'll never know how many times I've been dying to sneak a little look when you were painting it.
What do you think?